Yeah.
What do they call that? Switch and bait, or bait and switch or something?
Yeah. Bait and switch.
Well, not really. They can have this one, but they have to pay a big buck for it. And they probably have to have a fight because I'm the only guy who wants to do this. No one else wants to do it.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
We love it up here too. We spend a lot of time here.
Cool. Well, listen, guys, I've switched the recorder on, so I'm gonna make a start on the presentations. So Al, you're going to be letting people in as they arrive.
I will do that.
Which will be great. So welcome to everybody on the call, old friends and new, and everybody who's going to be watching this video at different times around the world. We're going to do, it's a slightly different presentation tonight from my end. I've just revamped it a little bit, made it a little bit cleaner, a little bit fresher, got rid of some irrelevant information and put what I think is more relevant information in. So you're not going to get less of me, I'm just going to be saying different things. And then, so I'm going to give a presentation about the trading side of our business. And then Al is going to talk about the business opportunity side of the business, which to me, you can't have one without the other, in my opinion. But Al's job is much more exciting than what I'm going to be talking about. So without further ado, I'm going to start my my screen sharing in a few seconds when I've figured out what I'm doing. Yeah, some of you have heard me say this. I'm the original guy that President Kennedy talked about. I can't walk and chew gum at the same time. So welcome to the one-click trading system. We are the world's first.
Okay, there, we just got it now. It just came.
Okay, well, that's a bit slow. Okay, I'll talk a bit slower then. So give it time to catch up. Yeah, so welcome to the one-click trading system. We are the world's first one-click crypto trading solution. Welcome to our opportunity call. We have this opportunity call every Sunday evening, 10 p.m. UK time, 5 p.m. Sorry, 6 p.m. now Eastern, I think. Al, isn't it?
No, 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Eastern. 2 o'clock California time.
Yeah, 2 p.m. Mountain time and 1 p.m.
No, 2 p.m.
Okay, good. Well, we have this. I shouldn't have done that, should I? Okay, so yeah, we have this call every Sunday, and if you can make it on a live call, you can tell already that things are different live than they are on a recording. So we'd look forward to seeing you there. So who is OneClick? OneClick is a legal company. We're formed in the UK. We have shareholders and directors, and all of the information about us is in the public record. Okay, so we're not one of these companies where you can never track us down. You don't know where we are. You don't know where our premises are. Talk to our staff or whatever. Okay, we're not fly by night in any way, shape, or form. We're there. You can get hold of us. It's all a matter of public record. OneClick identified cryptocurrencies as the next big thing where a lot of people will want to get involved to try to make money. So the main aims of OneClick are: we want to provide a crypto trading system that everyone can use. We want to provide a realistic opportunity for people to make money. And we want to provide a safe haven where people can't get scammed or ripped off. And for a lot of people, that's going to be a blessing in disguise. You don't know us, madam, but if you check us out and come and meet us, you'll realize that your money is completely safe when you're dealing with OneClick. Above and beyond everything, we want to build a solid community of like-minded people. And we want to provide a system that will be around for years and generations to come. We don't want something that's going to be here today, gone tomorrow. Sometimes we report our results, whether they're good or bad, and people say, why do you report the bad results? And the reason is because we don't want to be deceitful. We want to be recognized as being an organization, a company that's going to be here for generations to come. And if you can't rely on people to report even when things are going wrong, then you can't rely on them. So why crypto trading? Cryptocurrency is the way money should be. Cryptocurrency cuts out the bank, the Federal Reserve, the Bank of China, whatever else. It just cuts out all of the middlemen, and it's directly the money flows directly from the buyer to the seller in the transaction. Okay, so that's exactly how money should be. It's only the last 100 years or so that we've had governments and central banks getting involved in it. And the sooner we get rid of all that rubbish, the better off we'll all be, in my opinion. We are, with cryptocurrency, there are about 3% of the world are involved in cryptocurrency. Most of them don't do a huge amount, they've just bought a few coins. So we are at the point of mass adoption for cryptocurrency, which means that cryptocurrency is here to stay. And it also means that exchanging cryptos is a viable way to earn in the crypto space, which also means you're in the right place at the right time. Examples of people who are in the right place at the right time are people who had the chance to buy Microsoft, Google, or Facebook stock 25 years ago, and they didn't. But those that did earned a fortune, and that's what crypto is like. We're not offering stocks, we're offering a trading system designed to grow your wealth, not someone else's wealth. We'll show you later how you can help others do the same if you want to. There's no pressure to do that. I will run through that with you or for you. So the basic features of a trading system, we wanted a trading system that was reliable. We wanted it to work in all markets. Now we published some results, and you're going to see them on the screen in a minute. And just bear in mind that was produced in what is still basically a bear market, and it's phenomenal results. We want the system to be available everywhere at all times, or you want it to be available. You want ease of access by app, tablet, or computer, or anything else you feel like. Low time input, and we have such a low time input system. If you want to, you can switch on the autopilot system we call auto click, and it takes no time at all. Ease of use, anyone can do this. And results, we want to make a life-changing amount of money. Now, some people are quite happy to make a couple of $100 a month. Some people want to make a couple of $1,000 a month. For me, when I looked at this, I just wanted, I wanted a life-changing amount of money. I've got some big goals, some big ambitions, and I need a lot of money to make that happen. So what does the system cost? Well, it depends on what you want to do. You can either become a customer or an affiliate. And a customer pays $99 per month for access to the trading service. And an affiliate pays $149 a month for access to the trading service, plus a load of extras that will be covered in the next presentation. After that, there are no hidden fees or extra costs. We don't suddenly hit you with some, well, if you want to do this, it's going to cost you more money. Everything that we do is wrapped up in that subscription fund fee. And just so you know, your trading fund is nothing to do with us. Your trading fund is under your control at all times. No one else has access to it. We don't even know how much you've got. So here are the most recent trading results that members have experienced. This week just closed yesterday, 12.78%. That's real growth in your trading fund. If you had $1,000 in your trading fund, you'd have made $127.80 this last week. Okay, so that's a little bit better than my bank for the last 20 years, to be honest. And then the month of July so far, we're a little bit low because there were a couple of days at the beginning of July, we did a little bit worse than last week. So it brings the monthly average down. We'll be sorting that out very soon. And here are the statistics for the 30-day rolling period. Again, closed last night, on which we based a trading guarantee. So in the period, we've taken 56 trades, 41 wins, 15 losses. That's a win rate of 73%. We actually won 15% of trading funds, and we lost 2.3% of trading funds, which means our rolling 7-day result is 13.2%. Okay, you'll see the importance of why we'll be tracking that and reporting on that every week in a little while. So how do we achieve results like this? It's really quite simple. What we do is we buy low and we sell high. And then what we encourage people to do is to compound their trading fund. So we take their trading fund and we buy low, sell high, wait for it to retrace, and then we buy more. For example, in this case, this is a Bitcoin chart. So we buy more Bitcoin here than we had originally. So the price goes up and we sell here, and when it retraces back down to here, we buy even more Bitcoin, and the price goes up and comes down, and we sell up here and we buy even more Bitcoin. What that means is that by the time we get over here, we actually own 7 Bitcoin. Now this is a theoretical thing that didn't happen on this chart. What happened with this chart is a friend of mine bought 1 Bitcoin here for $11,000, sold it over, I think he sold it about here, and made $19,000 profit in 9 months. That's called hodling. That's holding on to your coins. We don't do that. You can do that, but we don't. We recommend that you not only take advantage of the trading, getting out when the coins are going down, getting in when the coins are going up, but also use your profits to add to your portfolio and build an asset so that the asset is creating your income. So if you'd have compounded, starting with $11,000, finishing up over here, you would have made $193,000 profit. You'd still have your 7 Bitcoin, or so you'd have 7 Bitcoin here. So we've secured and adapted some proprietary forecasting tools. And these tools are proprietary to OneClick, and they benefit the members through the results. People often ask, can we share them or publish anything about them? We can't, because they're proprietary. But we do make sure that we use that information to benefit the members. And applying our algorithmic data, we know with a high degree of certainty where the market's headed. Sometimes the only mystery is when we'll get there. And some of you old timers have seen that only too well. So you want the system to be available. The crypto markets awake for 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. And so are our pro traders, which means that you can be sent trades any time of the day or night. In one-click mode, you just select the ones you want to take. But if you're in auto-click mode, you can still make maximum profits all day, every day. You just don't have to do anything with it. It does it all for you. So to register, get back to the person that invited you to get a referral link. Follow the link to get the OneClick website and click on join to register. Check at the top of the page to make sure your friend is registered as your introducer. And as you register, you can join as a customer or an affiliate. Step 2 then is subscribing. After registering, you'll be taken to a payment page and you'll be presented with a Bitcoin wallet address and a Bitcoin amount. You pay the required amount in Bitcoin to that address, and you'll be reminded to renew your subscription in 1 month's time. Step 3, your introducer will help you get set up by helping you open an exchange account, buy some crypto, convert your crypto to USDT, connect your exchange account to your OneClick account, set the amount per trade, and set your auto-click option. 6 very simple steps there. Doesn't take more than 10 or 15 minutes to do. Step 4, trading. That's it. Sit back and relax. For one-click mode, make sure your phone notifications are switched on. And if you've selected auto-click, you don't even have to do that. And however you take the trades, you can relax in the knowledge that the one-click pro traders will get you out of all trades with maximum profit at any time of the day or night. Step 5, renewal. Trading signals and payment of commissions are dependent on when you're having a current subscription. So you'll be reminded to renew when you log into the site. You'll be presented with options to upgrade, downgrade, or renew as appropriate to your circumstances. And when you make your selection, you'll be taken to a payment page, the same as when you first registered. But always use the Bitcoin address that you're given at every subscription renewal. Never reuse a Bitcoin wallet address. Make sure the amount being paid to OneClick is the same as the invoice amount after fees. Some people that hold your crypto will charge you fees and they'll take it out of the amount you want to send. Most of them add the fees on, so you pay more than you've been asked for. But just be careful of that. Because if you don't pay enough Bitcoin, your invoice will not be processed and you'll eventually lose access to the trading signals and commission payments. Okay, our system won't recognize the fact that you've paid $97 instead of $99. It just won't process the invoice. OneClick's the only legitimate system to offer a trading guarantee. So this is about a OneClick trading guarantee. And I know this because every time anybody's ever asked me to look into a system that offers a guarantee, offers 1% a day, 5% a week, 30% a month, whatever it is, I look into it and it's never, ever, ever a proper guarantee. What it is a Ponzi scheme where they take the money that new people are paying in to pay out existing people. Eventually, one day, the whole thing is going to go pop. But the reason people do it, the reason that people organize these Ponzi schemes is because one day there'll be plenty of money in the kitty, so that before it goes pop, they take the money and run, they disappear, you'll never see them again. And because you never knew who they were in the first place, they're gone. So we're the only legitimate system I've ever seen to offer a trading guarantee. Because our trading guarantee isn't some empty promise about future profits magically appearing. That's impossible to predict, and there's always lies or scams or both. This guarantee is a reduction of your subscription payments to one click if we fail to perform to a benchmark level, which we set at 10% per rolling 30 days. So just now I showed you that we've made 13% in the rolling period. So if one click's failed to produce 10% trading profits in the last 30 days, your renewal subscription price will be reduced proportionately. So if we've only achieved 90% here, then your subscription is reduced to 90%. So a customer would renew at $89.10 and an affiliate would renew at $134.10. Okay, so you can come back to the video and you can look at this chart. It's not difficult to work out. What it means is whatever, if we've achieved 10% or less, then the reduction in your subscription will still be covered by the profit that we have made for you. Of course, our objective is to make you more than 10% every week. We're not talking about 10% per month. So the one-click trading guarantee is based on the benchmark system. So you'll receive full benefits of the guarantee if you have at least $1,000 in your customer trading account or $1,500 in your affiliate trading account. This means 10% profit in a 30-day rolling period guarantees you enough profit to cover your one-click monthly subscription. Regardless of the one-click trading guarantee, we still recommend paying your monthly subscription as a business operating cost rather than depleting your trading funds every month. And again, I've dealt with business people my whole working life, and most people, when they start a business, they know they're going to have to work their socks off for the first 5 years. Then 80% of businesses won't make it to 5 years. Those that do, most of them won't be breaking even yet. They'll still be heavily in debt. They'll need a huge startup fund, and they're just going to have to work their socks off. And conversely, with one click, if you would put a year's worth of subscription funds, subscription payments aside, it comes out at $1,200 for a customer and $1,800 for an affiliate. And if you were to say to a businessman, my liability for a whole year's worth of business is $1,800, they'd laugh at you. Because it really isn't a huge amount of money to get started in a business that can produce the sort of results that we're talking about and the sort of results Al's going to show you in a little bit. And of course, with the trading guarantee, you'll be leaving your money in your trading fund to grow and offset some of those costs as well. So all in all, I think it's a tremendous deal. So but just to point out, the one-click trading guarantee does not apply if there's been a gap between your last subscription expiring and your new subscription starting. In that case, you'll always pay full price to renew your subscription. If subscription costs are reduced, so are commission payments, but the idea is that you should only ever pay one subscription from your own pocket. After that, your trading profits will cover your subscription. And the next presentation will show you an even better way to cover your subscription, so pay attention when Al explains that to you. Additional information, trading is commission free. One click doesn't take a commission from your trading funds. You don't pay a percentage of your deposited funds to someone just because they happen to introduce you. You keep 100% of your trading profits. You're in control of your crypto at all times. Okay, those 4 statements alone are very, very powerful, and they separate us from pretty much everybody else out there who's trying to get you to subscribe to things, because most people do one or more of these things. You have unlimited income potential, especially if you compound your profits. As a customer, if you refer either a customer or an affiliate, you'll be automatically upgraded to affiliate and no extra cost to you, which is pretty awesome just on its own. As an affiliate, if you have at least one active member, you must renew as an affiliate. So using the app, you can run your one-click trading system from your one-click website or from your app. The app's available in the Google Play Store and the Apple Store, and is free to download. And when you first run the app, log in using the same username and password as when you registered your account. When trades are available, they'll appear in the signals page of the app. To take a trade, just click on the logo on the right. You can see holdings of USDT, Ethereum, and Bitcoin across the bottom of the page. And that's useful because if you want to know if your app is set up correctly, these figures will reflect the holdings of those coins in your exchange. That means that your app and your one-click account is talking to your exchange account. Tapping on the menu option up the top opens your a little drop-down menu. You can go to My Profile or My Trades page. So in the My Trades page, you can see the history of trades you've taken through one click. And the pale blue panels are created when you buy a coin with USDT. The dark blue panels are created when you sell a coin and you get USDT back in the exchange. So trading cryptos with a one-click trading system really is one-click simple. Get back to the person who told you about one-click, get their referral link today. Quick recap, register a one-click account, fund an exchange account, link the two via an API key, relax with auto-click or have fun with one-click. Trading cryptos with one-click really is one-click easy. So it just remains for me to welcome you to the one-click family. And I'm going to stop sharing now, and I'm going to introduce my good friend, associate, Al Cunningham. And Al's been with the company quite a long time. What he doesn't know about one-click isn't worth knowing. So, and not only that, he's a great guy, very successful businessman in his own right. So you'd be well to pay attention to him while he goes through the next presentation for the next 3.5 hours. Not really, that was meant to be funny.
I'll talk fast.
But hopefully it shocked you awake a little bit after my talk. So over to you, Al.
Thanks, Andy. Let me think, sure everything's set up here. Okay, good. Thanks. That was a great presentation. The part I liked the most was the 12%. That was really good. I hope everybody likes that part, because the whole idea of one click is to make ourselves and all our members a little bit extra money, okay? And if you leave it to our pro traders, you can see how it's going to work. Now we even did it as Andy showed you. We're even guaranteeing you the cost of being part of us is covered too. So that makes things really, really good. The part I'm going to show you is a little different. And I talk about, first of all, like, why would you even want to do this? You know, yeah, I understand where you want to put your money into an exchange and let our traders do that for you, because if you got the money, you got a choice. Where are you going to put it? You're going to put it in your bank and earn a little bit of interest, or you can put it somewhere else and hope to earn more interest. But the bottom line is most people do it because they want to grow their wealth. And I know, like Andy mentioned, he wasn't just trying to earn a little bit of 12% interest here and there. He wants to have something that's going to give him a flexible lifestyle. And I'm on that same boat with him, and I hope most of you are too. You know, if we're going to do this, let's do it right. Let's make some money and see how it grows, because it is really, really, really a super system to do it. And for all the members that are on here now and new members that are just listening for the first time, the part I'm going to show you is a part that you're going to be able to share this with other people and make some money sharing. Now, you don't have to do that, but I think by the time I'm done, you're going to want to do that, because it is pretty simple and it's very, very rewarding. And so what I'm going to show you how to make some commissions. I'm a real estate agent by trade. I've lived on commissions pretty much my whole business life. And it's a good thing to be on, okay? If you're on salary, you're stuck at a X number of dollars and you got to fight with them every year to see if they'll give you a raise. Commission means go and work. The more you make, the more you work. The more you work, the more you make. It works both ways. So what we're going to show you right here is how you can develop yourself a little business that actually is so cheap. You're going to look at it and think, no, this can't be real. I'm going to have a business for $149 a month. Well, yes, that's true. And matter of fact, I'm going to show you that you probably want to quit your job if you get going on this. So to start off, I want to show you one little thing. And make note up here. You see at the top, it says the calculator site. That's where I got this information. You may want to go on that site and just see if everything is working here according to what I'm showing you. Now, I wanted to show you, if you put $1,000 in, you can see $1,000 there. And typical banks are paying about 1% once a year, so 1% a year in your bank. And after 1 year, where am I going to be? This is where you're going to be. You're going to have $1,010 now because you've earned $10 interest on your 1% of your $1,000 in your bank. And the reason I did this for you, because what I wanted to show you, what happens if we did this in one click? See right here, your one click. You put $1,000 in, you get the same 1%, but you're going to get that weekly. And then you're going to compound that. Now, what do I mean by compounding? Just think of it this way. If you have $1,000 there and you make 1%, and in this case, it was $10. So next week, you're going to have $1,010 in your account. So when the pro traders make money for you, you're making it on $1,010. The next month, you're going to add the interest you get, and you keep adding it to your amount so that they have the most amount in your account. Now, we show you how to do that later, so don't get excited about that. But just look at this. Remember, you made $10 at your bank? Look at what happens here. Now, you're not going to get rich, okay? But this is the number I want you to look at right here. See that number right there? You put $1,000 into one click. You got paid, we're saying 1% a week for 52 weeks. So the interest actually works out to 67%. So it's not 1%. And it's not 1 times 52 at 52%, it's 67%. And you're out, and your $1,000 actually grew by $677. Now, none of us are excited about 1%, but I wanted to share what 1% at the bank was and 1% at one click is. And you're going to say, why are you telling me this? The reason I'm telling you this is I'm going to show you how to make a lot of money by sharing one click with your friends, your family, your coworkers, anybody you can talk to. And you're going to have something to be able to tell them to want to join you. And that's what I'm trying to show you now. So if I stopped here right now, and the average person that you know has $1,000 or $10,000 or $100,000, and they have it in their bank, and they get to earn 1% a year compared to 1% a week. You don't have to be a brain scientist guy to figure out that 1% a week is a lot better. But just in case you don't get that, okay, look at here. Let's try this. If you had $1,000 and one click was able to get you 2.5% a week. Now, what did Andy just say we just got this week? 12%. So I'm not trying to show this and push it out in left field thinking this is crazy. You put $1,000 in, you earn 2.5% a week in your one-click account, and now look at what happened. It grew by 261% if you compounded the money you made each week and added it to what you had and used that week after week after week. Your $1,000 would grow to $3,611. Now, I know Andy's sitting there saying, yeah, well, that doesn't make me any money. I could spend that on an outing in an evening, okay? For sure, you can do that. So let's look at this. I'm moving you up, you see. $1,000 at 5% a week for 1 year in your one click. Look at what 1,000 at 5% grows to. The same $1,000, but being able to earn 5% a week. Now, I want you to know that at one click, 5% a week is not our goal. We'd love to have it. It's good. We're not going to kick it out, but we're looking for more. Like when we get to 10% a week, we're all going to be excited because here we are at 12%. For this week, but we want to get it so it's 10%, 10%, 10% all the time. And that's why I give you the site, thecalculatorsite.com. You go into it, put any amount you want to put in as the amount that you're going to put in your exchange. We don't know how much you have in there, but put $10,000 in, just in this case right here. Look at right here. At 5%, you made your 1,000 went to 12,642. Now, if that 1,000 was 10%, move your decimal over 1. That means your 10,000 would have grew to 126,000. Now, these numbers are crazy numbers. They sound crazy, but it's mathematical. It works, okay? Now, it doesn't work exactly like every week the same because right now they blew it completely. They made 12% instead of 5%. So you can see what happens, okay? So I want to work on the basic numbers. All I want to work on the basic low numbers to show to you that what can actually happen within one click. And why do you want to do that? Because when you're talking to your brother or your sister or your neighbor, you can say, if you had $1,000 in your bank account, what are you earning? And you know, if they tell you more than 1%, they're probably fibbing a little bit, okay? Because there's not many banks out there right now that are doing that. There's not even staying ahead of the of what the cost of living is doing. So by looking even at a 5%, you're going to have the site. You can punch in all the numbers. You can see what happens. You can see how they grow. So once you got that and you understand what happens, and you went over and you told Jack all about this. Hey, Jack, and you talk the same story. How's your bank doing for you? You know, this is what OneClick's doing. You tell them the little story, and Jack says, I want a piece of that. Jack says, I want to sign up. He can sign up as a customer or an affiliate. But most people are going to sign up as an affiliate for $49 more or $50 more, I guess it works out to. For $50 more, you now have the ability to share it with other people and make $50 commission. Because see, you went over and told Jack all about it, and Jack says, I want to sign up. He signed up as an affiliate, and you earned a commission of $50. And the neat thing is, there's a lot of things out there. You do something and you get paid a commission, and that's the end. You don't hear nothing else. Our real estate's like that. You buy a house, I earn a commission. Thank you. This place, what OneClick is doing for you, you just earned $50. Next month, when Jack pays his subscription, you're going to earn another $50, and you didn't do nothing. You only did it the first time. And every month that Jack pays his subscription, you're going to get another $50, $50 and $50 and $50, which won't get you rich. But I'm going to show you. Look at this, what happens. There you are, and you found 3 people. You found Jack, you found Jill, you found Otis. You told them all about it. You showed them the difference of the interest that you can make at OneClick versus what the bank will give you. And they say, I want a piece of it. What do I got to do? They sign up as affiliates, and you earn 3 $50 commissions, 50, 50, 50. So there you are, $150. And that little bit of work covers what it costs you to have your subscription. So if you quit right there, didn't sign up anybody else, did nothing, you got 3 people in, you collect $150 every month, you pay $149 out, you got $1, you got to wait a few months, and then you can go and buy a coffee, okay? But don't stop there, okay? Because you know why? I want you to go out there and find good people. I want you to find, and I'm not saying some people aren't good, but what I'm saying is you want to find people that want to have their own business, okay? We don't want people griping about it and all this kind of stuff. We want to show you we have a business that has an opportunity for you, that on the one side, you have your money in your exchange and you're making more money than you can at the bank. So now you can share that and get other people to do that. And most people are going to want to do this because it only makes sense, okay? So Jack wants to do it. So Jack goes out and finds 3 people, and Jack gets his $150 every month because he gets paid 3 $50 commissions because he signed up 3 people. And it's a good time to tell you, so you don't forget, next month he gets the same $150. And then Jill does it, and Otis does it. So that's pretty good. But what did you do? You didn't do nothing. You just joined these guys. You didn't do nothing to these guys. But you know what? Because you introduced these people, OneClick is going to pay you an indirect commission. It's right here, indirect commissions of $10 per person per month, month after month after month, when each of them pay their subscriptions. So when the month rolls along and Jack pays a subscription, you get $50. And when Jack's people pay their subscription, you get $10 for each of them. So they start adding up. And this actually goes down for 6 levels. So if you look at it here, there's you at the top. The first level is the people that you introduced to OneClick and you got your $50. The next level is your indirect commissions from those people here. Now, when these 3 people go and get it, that's the next level down. So it actually goes down for 6 levels. So there is a lot of money to be made here, and there's not a lot of work to do. You can do it at your speed, because you've got to remember, this isn't midnight TV and they're selling you something that you better get this thing. It's a chops carrots like crazy and you want to get one. And if you don't get it now, you're never going to get it. It's not that, it's so different. This is helping people grow their own wealth. That's what it is. Regardless if they want to do what I'm telling you, or if they just want to have it and earn the 10% or the 12% or 2%, whatever it is, it's going to be more in their bank. So they want to be a part of it for sure. But look at what happens here. You went out and found 3 really good people, 3 strong people that want to grow a business, and you told them, go find 3 people, okay? and teach those people to get 3 people and those people to get 3 people. And when you're down 6 levels, there's going to be 1,000 people in your group, okay? But you only found 3. Just keep that in mind, because I want to tell you, you're not working your tail off here. All you did was find 3 good people, and they went out and found 3 good people. And after it gets 6 levels, there's 1,000 people here. And that, what's that worth to you? To you, it is worth $11,000 per month. And what does that mean? It means that you're earning more than double what the average person in North America is making annually. Now, this says per month, remember? So you're making more money than the average person in North America. And all you did, remember what you did. You put your money in an exchange to make more interest than you get at your bank. And then you got the privilege of being able to share that with other people. But look at, don't stop there. Let's work a little bit harder. Let's find 4 good people. Remember, we had 3. We want 4 good people. And we're teaching everybody to find 4 good people now. We're working a little bit harder, but look at what happens. It blows up. You're going to have 5,000 people in your group after it gets down 6 levels. And what are you going to earn from that? You're going to earn $50,000 per month. Now you're making almost monthly what the average North American is making annually. And that is really crazy. When you multiply that by 12, you're up to $600,000 annually. That's going to put you in a bracket that very, very few people in the world is in, making $600,000 every year. So all you have to do is think, okay, how do I do this? You're on the call now. You're learning how to do this. You're showing people how to make their interest on their money better. So everybody wants to do it. Why wouldn't they want to do it? I don't understand why. And then what you're doing is building your business. And your business is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. So look at what happens here when it goes down 6 levels. You see, the $50 is from the first person that you introduced. And then this guy introduced somebody underneath. You may not know that person, but you got $10 for it. And then he introduced somebody and you got $10, and so on and so on and so on. So for one person that you directly sponsored into one click, you earn 50. And then as it went down to 6 levels, you can see what happens. It grows and grows and grows. So all you needed is a bunch of Bobs. You introduced Bob. That's what I had. We had Jack and we had Jill. We had Otis. So the people that you're putting along this line, teaching them to grow, you can see how your money starts to grow. So we created something just so you could track it a little bit better. We created a system that we call you a super affiliate if you are able to introduce 10 people to one click. Now, it's not that hard, really, because you already got 4, right? You had 3. We sent you out and got the 4th guy. Now you got to find 6 more people. So these 6 people are people that you talk to, and they decided, I want a piece of one click. I like to join one click. And they used your ID to join one click. And once you had 10 of them, and then you taught those 10 people how to get 3 people, remember why we did that? Because once they got 3 people, it counters what they're paying, their subscription fee versus what they get. So they're basically here for free. Everything from here on in is just making a whole pile of money for everybody as it grows from there. So once you've done that, what do you get? You get an extra $5 per person per member. Now, remember what those numbers were, just that little short one. There was 1,000 members underneath you and you earned some cash. But in this case, you'd earn another $500 per person. So another $5,000. So that's probably pretty neat now, because you're building it anyhow. And by the way, you build at your speed. If you're a busy month and you can't do it, don't do it. If you are, and by the way, you can do this anywhere you want. When you go away on vacation and you could be in a different country, you could be anywhere. All you got to do is tell people how to do this, how to get on, and I'm going to show you how to do that in 1 second. But look at another level that we made and created just so that we can keep you on track, so you can track everybody, and it's a pro affiliate. Now, the top row, the 10 people, you already got them, okay? So those 10 people, because you're a super affiliate now. So to become a pro affiliate, you got to find 10 more. So to be a pro affiliate, you got to have 20 people that you introduce to one click. And if it takes you a year or 2 or 3, whatever, but I think once you see how it works and you're making money, you're going to start talking to more people and showing them how they can make more interest on their money rather than doing it in the bank. And you'll see how it starts to grow. Now, to become a pro affiliate, it's a little harder. Okay, all these people that you introduced, You have to teach them now to become super affiliates, not just 3 people. You have to teach them to be super affiliates. And remember what that is. You got to teach each one of these people to go and find 10 people to join their group and teach those 10 to get 3. So each one of those people are going to do that. And I would say you want to teach them also what I said right from the start. Try to find people that really want to grow. The more people that really want to grow and make a business and make money, the faster everybody will grow. Now you'll get the odd person. You could find number 9 here, maybe number 9 guy here, maybe got sick or something and he couldn't do something, so he wasn't keeping up. But you just go and find another guy. You can have as many people in your group as you want. And every time when this happens, another $5. So once you become a pro affiliate, you're going to get an extra $5 for being a super affiliate and another $5 for being a pro affiliate. So that's how it works. So we help you do that too. Okay. But now, obviously, we don't know your friends and your family, your neighborhood, your workers and all that kind of stuff. But we're going to make it easy for you to share this with people. And this is included in your 149. So nothing extra here. For 149, we are going to give you your own website. You're going to have your own oneclicktradingsystem.com / and your username at the end. And once you have that, you can send that to all your friends and family, neighborhood, coworkers, and everybody. They can go on there. And there's a little video that talks 3 or 4 minutes talking about OneClick. And then up in the menu at the top, there's a little button that says, what's this affiliate thing? They can open that up and they can see all about what I'm telling them. And that's how simple it is. Best way to do it is bring them on the meetings. Okay. When they come here, they get a little more excited. They see things. They see that we're real people, that we're doing this. We're here to answer your questions. And while I'm saying that, if I say anything you don't understand or anything Andy didn't understand, just pop it in the chat. And at the end of my presentation, we're going to go through it. Okay. We want you to understand everything that's here. Any of the people that are watching on Facebook, or if you're watching it on YouTube, send a message to us. We'll get the answers for you. We'll get you up, get you started. It's not that tough to get going, but we can help you do that. The second thing we do, we have a messenger bot that's included also in the $149. And what the messenger bot basically is, it's most of you are probably members of Facebook, and you know what Messenger is. You go on it and you can talk back and forth to people. They can ask you questions. So we set it up a program so when they click on the link that we give you, it takes them right to a system that says, here, check out OneClick, watch this little movie, watch this little thing, watch the trading results. Oh, by the way, sign up right here. And it is connected to your ID, so they would come up and be in your group just like that. All you got to do is share the link, okay? We have some free leads that we give people when you pay your subscription. They're a little harder to deal with, but I mean, and the reason I say that is because they're not brand new people that face-to-face to people is obviously the best way. But the leads we got were from people who put their name and email addresses in looking for information to make money on the online. And so they're good people to go after. And so that is given to you for free also. Any additional information I can add to this is basically you have to have an active subscription to get paid your commission when one of the people that you introduced or the people they introduced when they pay their subscriptions. If your subscription isn't paid, when that commission is being paid out, it will skip you and go to the person above you if your subscription isn't paid. So you got to make sure that your subscription is paid. And plus, your app's not working, showing you what's happening on your exchange if your subscription isn't paid. So make sure that you keep that paid up. Everybody says, well, how many people can I get? Well, you can get as many people as you want. I don't want you to work harder than you want to work, but the more you work, and if you work really hard for the next 2 years, you'll never work again in your life. I'll tell you, it probably wouldn't take 2 years. If you worked really hard, probably for a year, you're going to have more money and you know what to do. As a matter of fact, you're going to try to figure out what charities can I put some money out? Who can I help? Because the money will roll. There's no doubt about that. And you can do that to as many people as you want. You get paid your commissions daily. At the same time that somebody pays their subscription to OneClick, you get paid your $50 or your $10, whatever it is, into your back office almost immediately. So you can go there and see it at any time. The commissions will go to a wallet of your choice. You can just say, leave it in my back office. I'll take it out when I want. or you can set it up from day one. Every time it comes in, I want you to send it off over here. It could be a different wallet. It could be going to your bank, or you could be sending it to your traders, because you may have started with 1,000 and every time you made 50, maybe put it over there. So now you got 1,050, because you know, as that keeps going up, that's helping you compound your money. So you may want to do that. So to keep you secure, to keep you safe, I just have to tell you one more time, you are in control of your money at all times. When you put your money in your exchange, all you do is give one click permission to take pieces of it and buy crypto for you, and then they put it back in. It's always in your exchange. We never take your money out. We never touch it. We don't know how much you got in there. And so that is your safe line factor that you can say you can sleep at night, then you don't have to worry about it. So for an exchange to go down, that's a big problem. So I don't think that happens too often in the time. So that should make you comfortable to do that. You have unlimited income potential. There's no caps. And so what you've done, what Andy and I have shown you, you have two ways of making money, and you have two ways, I call them businesses. The profit trading part is you put it in your exchange and you watch it grow. And if it grows at that 1% or 2.5 or the 5 that I'm showing you, at the end of the year, you're going to be happy. Okay. We may not be as happy because we want to make sure we're trying to produce more than that for our members. If it gets to 10% a week, you guys are going to be ecstatic. There's no doubt about that. And then while that's happening, you can build your business. And don't wait for getting 10% a week, because 1% is showing you already how much more you can make rather than your bank. So show it to people, get them growing, get excited, start making some money. And with that, that's all I have to tell you. I'm going to send it back to Andy. And if you got any questions, put it in the chat and we will answer your questions for you. And it is as simple as what I just told you. Most people could do this presentation. Probably, you know what, I should say, one time we called someone to do it. Tim stepped up it and Tim did a great job. And I think anybody can do it, because Andy's part's a little different than my part, but Andy's part is kind of the nuts and bolts, letting you know, okay, this is what we're doing, how we're doing it, how we got our app. But all that, once that's all together, that goes down very simple. My side of it is just showing you the cash, okay? So go out and buy a wheelbarrow and start waiting for it to accumulate, and we'll take it somewhere. Andy, back to you.
That's great, Al. Thanks so much. Yeah, we were really excited to bring you the results that we've got from our last week's trading, and we think this is just the start of what's going to be a phenomenal turnaround in the fortunes of OneClick, and also your own personal fortunes. So yeah, we're very excited about that, and the impact of the trading guarantee has been very good as well. I've had other people in other businesses phone me and say, what an awesome concept to have a trading guarantee like that. And I think we're going to see other people copying us in that regard, but they can't copy us because they make their money in other ways. They can't do what we do. You know, I wish they could. It would mean that they're providing a better service for their own members, but nobody else is in a position to do that as we are. But it's nice to know that it's something that people are looking at and saying, wow, that's really very, very clever. Also, a few of our business associates have studied it, gone through it with a fine tooth comb, and can come to the same conclusion, that it's really quite clever. So yeah, we're very pleased to be bringing that as like an industry first or world first on the trading guarantee. And you know, the reason we do some of these things is so that you guys, as you're talking to people, you can bring out the key points. You know, you can say, well, your cryptocurrency is safe at all times. It's in your exchange, nobody can touch it. Also, if you don't, you know, we're going to make enough money that you don't ever have to pay another subscription again. You pay it once and that's it, done forever. And if that's not the case, if ever the trading does go through a little bit of a lull, then your subscription will be reduced to accommodate that. You know, and you can do this 24 hours. I think the greatest strength of OneClick is that we do this 24/7. Yeah, our pro traders are in front of the screens 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. And so with the best will in the world, no single trader is going to be able to do that. So I think that's the greatest strength. So, you know, there's so many great things about OneClick, which is why I joined it in the first place. You know, the old saying that I liked it so much I bought the company. But I didn't buy the company, but I did buy into the company because I love it so much. And those people who get on board with OneClick in the next, you know, the next few weeks, the next few months, are going to be, one, they're going to be really, really glad they did. And two, as this thing takes off, they're going to be benefiting themselves and their loved ones. The market going safe isn't OneClick's fault, but we are weathering the storm. Okay, good point, Tim. We've just produced over 12% profit, pure profit, real trading funds profit, not sort of playing with figures or anything. If you had $1,000 in your account and you were trading that $1,000 in OneClick, you would have made $128. I can't remember what it was now, over $120, and that's in a bear market. So yes, the market is going south, but we're still producing profits for you guys. And so imagine how good it's going to be when it's going back up, because you know we want to buy low and sell high.
Andy, I just wanted you to verify the subscription, because the way you said it, it sounds like they just pay it once. And in fact, they don't pay it once. They actually do pay it every month. It's just that they're not losing any money. We only step in if we don't make the amount of interest that we said.
Yes. Well said. So yes, you pay your subscription, even if we've made zero profit in a month, you still have to go through and click the buttons to pay a $0 invoice, because that's the way the system works. But you know, if we make less than 10%, then you'll have a reduced invoice. So your invoice will be exactly the same as whatever you pay for your subscription. So in effect, it's cost you nothing, because we've made you the amount of profit that month in order to pay your subscription. Now you might think that's not a great thing, and we're not looking forward to that. What we're looking forward to is 10% a week, 40, 50% a month, to you know, and that will be phenomenal income for you guys. And the fact that you then have to pay your subscription is kind of a secondary thing. You know, we can't produce this on zero. We already give back 77% of our income to everybody, so we can't do it for nothing. But I think there's a tremendous thing that we, you know, if we don't perform the way we should, it costs you less to subscribe, so that in real terms you've not lost any money by subscribing.
And by the way, so as you do treat this as a business, when you pay your subscription fee, that is going to be one of your tax deductions when you go to see your accountant and show them all the money you made. You get to take that off as one of your expenses too. So, and I would suggest that you do that from money outside of your trading account, because when you saw that compounding happen, that was compounding week after week. And if you pull out that money, you just lowered that amount. So your compounding will be less. So you should probably set up your account specifically so that every month you go in, you pay your fee, and just make sure you know you are paying that subscription. But if we didn't make that 10% that week, you'll pay a prorated amount less of that 149 what it is. So that's how it will work out for sure.
Yeah. And sorry for any confusion.
No, you're confusing me, so it's okay. I can be confused easy.
Okay. Well, if anybody is confused, then I'd suggest watch the video again and also read the FAQs. It's explained really, really clearly in the FAQs on the website. So, okay, guys. Well, we're a few minutes early, but it doesn't hurt to finish up a few minutes early. So I just want to thank you all for coming on the call. Really great to see you all, and everybody who's watching this around the world on video. Enjoy, and we'll look forward to seeing you on our opportunity calls next time. And bear in mind, of course, that you can always, if you know people in the right time zones, you can always get them along to the opportunity calls, you know, almost at no effort to you, really. Just send people along and we'll talk to them, we'll show them how the business operates for you. So we're going to do this again next Sunday, same time, same channel. And that's it for me. Anything more from you, Al?
No, that's good. Thank you. Good show. Get out there and get some people joining you and start making some cash.
Yeah, now is the time.
Yes. I was going to call Elon and see if he wanted to join because I think he's got some spare time now. Now he's not going to do Twitter. So he says. So maybe he'd join us too. Okay.
So,
just a joke.
would he like to make 10% a week?
Yeah, probably.
You know, for all the money he's got, I bet he's not making 10% a week.
He spends a lot.
Yeah, what he's making will be nice, but it won't be
Yeah.
10% a week. Anyway, God
Okay.
bless.
Good night, all.
Bye.
Oh, Andy, you going to stay on a second?
Yes.
Okay, the rest of you guys, goodbye.
Yeah. So, guys, yeah, if you could leave us and see you next time.
There we go.
Okay.
Did you stop the recording?
No. I'll cut. Oh, that's annoying.